today we are finally making a start on my tray for the ute, which is super exciting. But today we're just going to be welding up, well, I should say I mean Bronson, because he's doing all the welding today. We're going to be welding up a tyre mount for the rear of my tray, which I'm super excited about because Bronson came up with this idea a while ago and I think it's going to look really cool in the sun. So come along with us as we build one.
So we're just going to cut the back plate for the rim to mount onto. So we're going to cut this out and then make it a little bit prettier and put the studs in it, and then we'll get on to making the stand for the wheel.
So how much mil thick is this steel that you're using?
How many mil thick? This is just a 6 mil plate.
6 mil plate.
Should be enough.
Strong enough. Bronson wants to make it hell strong because he knows this car is probably going to get jumped.
Yes, it will be getting jumped by me. Safety first.
What are you doing there, Bronce? Marking out the holes, are you?
Yep.
With tape, that's pretty smart of you. Pretty innovative.
Look at that. Thanks, nice and easy. Nice and easy when you're a weak dog.
Bronson, don't say that. Now he's just going to transfer those holes onto the steel plate and drill them out. Okay, that's the 3 pieces cut out, ready to go. And we're going to weld the little studs in. Is that what you're going to do now, Bronson?
Yes.
Okay, let's get to welding. So this is the little mechanism that Bronson welded up. Now this is the big reveal to see if it actually fits. So the idea is that we're going to keep this toolbox on here. It's going to be very basic setup, but that's how we're going to mount it. Look how cool that looks on the angle, so you can still get to the toolbox. He's wobbly.
Grind the middle weld down and should be tack it on. Should be good.
And look at this, you can still access the toolbox. Heaps of clearance. Mint. Time to weld her on. Last step of the puzzle. And then it'll be time for some paint on this next. He is doing the final touches of welding. This is the final little look we've got going on here.
Just needs a bit of a flat disc and some paint.
Yeah, obviously it's not completely finished, but just so we can show you guys what it looks like. So yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. I really like the angle of the tyre. I think that looks really cool, makes it look a little bit more sleek. There is room under here which we haven't decided what we're going to do with yet. We're thinking either a jack or maybe Jerry or something like that, because it seems like a bit of a waste of space. So we've still got to work out what we're going to do with that. But for now, that is finished. It's ready for paint. Massive thank you to Bronson, because obviously I wouldn't have been able to do this on my own. So you can still get in the toolbox. So these are not the rims we're going to have on the final setup, but just for welding it together, worked really well. But yeah, so we've just got to grind it all back and paint it. So stay tuned, because that will be the next step that we'll be doing. All right, we are back in the shed. Today we're going to be painting the tray. We've just got to first give it a little bit of a prep with the sander. So we're going to give all the really bad spots a bit of a sand, like where there's rust or there's like big scrape marks, and hit the little wheel mount with the flapper disc to try and smooth it out a bit. And then it'll be on to paint, but let's go do that first. If I talk weirdly, guys, today, I apologise. I bit through my lip today, which was super fun. As you can see, gruesome. But we're gonna go do some sanding. Okay, we have given it a decent sand down, and it's covered in dirt and dust from the grinder and the sander. So we're going to give it a quick gurney, and then it should be ready for paint. We're just spraying it with a really heavy duty enamel tough wearing paint, so it's going to be a little bit textured. which will probably be good for when we take it out in the bush. So we are about to paint this. We're going to do the first coat really thick. It's enamel paint, and we want to do it really thick to kind of cover any imperfections so they're not as noticeable. It is a tray that's going to get scratched and dented and banged in the bank, so we're not too concerned about it being a perfect job. But yeah, we just want the first coat to kind of go on super thick so that way it doesn't scratch as easy, and also it'll cover any imperfections. But we're going to get the spray gun set up and give it a first coat. So this is the enamel paint we're using, and we're using enamel thinners with it as well. This paint is from Bunnings, so you can just buy it from your local shop, pretty easy.
So hot. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so that is all painted. It looks a lot better than what it did. I'm thinking for the flat part of the tray where everything's going to sit on, to get some like maybe hammer tone paint or like a bed liner paint, so it's a bit more heavy wearing. So I think I'm going to see if I can find either rattle cans or like a hand paint on version of that, just for that part. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so now that is the tray pretty much done. We just got to bolt it back on the car. But if you've been enjoying watching our progress on this car, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel because there'll be a lot more coming. So until next time, see you later.